Political rallies used to be bland, not anymore. Donald Trump made them big, loud, and electrifying. He transformed boring stump speeches into must-see shows and a powerful weapon in politics.
Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall.
Donald Trump burst onto the scene in 2015 with rallies that stunned the political world. From day one, he drew huge, boisterous crowds bigger than any other candidate. In Alabama that summer, Trump even made a dramatic entrance. His private jet circled a stadium as thousands cheered below. A month earlier in Phoenix, Arizona, Trump took to the stage and looked out at the massive crowd, declaring,
"This is absolutely unbelievable,"
before riffing for over an hour like a stand-up comedian.
And I have headlines every day. ESPN drops Trump. A friend of mine in Paris called, "Oh, Don, it's too bad about ESPN." You know what they were doing? They rented my golf club for a day. They put up a big deposit. I took their deposit, and then I rented it to somebody else. I made two for the price of one. No, it's true. Then the next day, all over the world, NASCAR drops Trump. No, NASCAR. And then friends of mine call up from Europe. It's headlines, NASCAR. "Don, it's too bad about NASCAR. I feel so..." You know what that one was? They rented a banquet hall at Trump National Doral in Miami for one evening. I took their deposit.
Trump turned a campaign stop into a spectacle. One aide said organizing his rallies was like producing rock concerts every week. No one had seen politics done this way. Trump's 2015 rally shocked the system and proved that the showman had arrived. Trump didn't just speak to his crowds, he spoke through them. He turned his supporters into part of the show and a force in their own right. Rally-goers echoed his anger and amplified his slogans. When Trump rallied against Hillary Clinton in 2016, the crowd erupted in the now famous "Lock Her Up" chant. He would point to the press pen and call out the fake news, prompting furious boos and chants at the media.
But they can make anything bad because they are the fake, disgusting news.
The crowd's voice became Trump's voice. Their chants, "Build the wall," "CNN sucks," sent clear messages to the world. Trump weaponized enthusiasm. Every cheer and chant told his rivals that the people were with him, and it put fear into the political establishment. And it wasn't just chants. Trump's rallies often turned into full-on roasts. No one was safe. Not Democrats, not the media, not even his allies. In an undeniably funny moment, Trump was caught on a hot mic seconds after receiving Chris Christie's endorsement in 2016.
And that's why I'm proud to introduce to you the next president of the United States, Donald Trump.
Get in the plane and go home. It's over there. You go home. Thank you, Chris. Wow.
The clip went viral and it showed that Trump controlled the stage completely. Friend or foe, everyone was fair game. By harnessing crowd energy and mixing it with unscripted moments like this, Trump turned the rally arena into a battlefield, using the roar of the people as his ammunition. Trump's rallies grew beyond politics. They became a cultural movement. Supporters camped out for days to get front row spots. And some diehards, the self-proclaimed front row Joes, traveled to dozens of rallies as if following a band on tour.
My name's Rick Frazier. I'm from St. Mary's, Ohio. I am a front row Joe. The front row Joe started in 2015 in Winona, Minnesota. We like to see the president up front and close. We're front row Joes, obviously. And we're just a big family.
Many attendees said they loved the rallies because they felt like family there without having to be politically correct. As one longtime supporter put it, "You make new friends from all over the country. At every Trump rally, you leave with hope for our future." It wasn't just about Trump, it was about belonging. Trump's rallies forged a cultural phenomenon where supporters felt they were a part of something bigger than a campaign. It was a movement with its own identity, bonded by love of country and loyalty to Trump.
Okay, wait. Let's do a pledge. Everybody here, who likes me in this room? Okay. I've never done this before. Can I have a pledge, a swearing? Raise your right hand. I do solemnly swear that I, no matter how I feel, no matter what the conditions, if there's hurricanes or whatever, that's good enough, will vote on or before the 12th for Donald J. Trump for president. Thank you.
Trump's rally strategy also rewrote the rules of communication. Traditional politicians relied on TV networks and scripted ads, but Trump bypassed all of that. He spoke directly to massive crowds and through them to millions watching online. His campaign began live streaming rallies unfiltered, ensuring Americans could see everything, including the huge crowds that networks often ignored. Even when big tech tried to silence him and banned him from social media, Trump's voice boomed on. You can't censor a stadium of people chanting in unison. By going straight to the people, Trump rendered the media gatekeepers powerless. The rally stage became his unfiltered microphone, and not even the combined forces of Silicon Valley and cable news could turn it off. Trump's rallies weren't without danger, and he faced the ultimate test of courage in Butler, Pennsylvania. In July 2024, as Trump spoke at an open-air rally, an assassin opened fire. Shots rang out across the crowd. In the chaos, a bullet grazed Trump's ear, and one of his supporters was tragically killed before the gunman was taken down. Rest in peace to Corey Competor. For a moment, the unthinkable was happening, but Trump did not collapse in fear. As Secret Service agents rushed to shield him, Trump stood his ground. Blood was seen on his face and ear, yet he raised his fists and shouted, "Fight, fight, fight," as he was escorted off the stage. The image of a wounded Trump refusing to bow instantly went viral as a symbol of resolve. He was treated and released from the hospital that same day, and just 2 days later, he walked onto the stage of the Republican National Convention with a bandage on his ear, broken and unbowed.
As you already know, the assassin's bullet came within a quarter of an inch of taking my life. There was blood pouring everywhere, and yet, in a certain way, I felt very safe because I had God on my side. I felt that. I'm not supposed to be here tonight. Not supposed to be here. No.
The Butler rally attempt showed the world the intensity of the battle against Trump and his personal bravery. He literally put his life on the line at that rally and emerged more determined than ever. The movement only grew stronger. As one congressman noted, that cowardly attempt only galvanized even more support for Trump. 9 years after his first rallies, Trump saved one of his biggest shows for last. On October 27, 2024, just a week before Election Day, he took the MAGA movement to the Madison Square Garden in New York City. It was the heart of the media capital, a venue known for legendary concerts and boxing matches. That night, it hosted Donald Trump. The arena was packed and the energy was off the charts. Trump spoke for 78 minutes straight without a teleprompter, hammering home his vision and firing up the crowd. It was a star-studded spectacle too. Famous allies like his son Don Jr.
Are you guys ready to take your country back?
Elon Musk.
The energy in this room is incredible.
And even pop culture figures took the stage to support him.
God bless Donald Trump. He's our next president.
The New York crowd roared with chants and applause, proving that even in a deep blue city, Trump could fill the garden. Outside, opponents projected critical messages on the arena walls, but inside was Trump's world. The rally felt like the culmination of everything he had built, part political rally, part cultural event, and part showbiz extravaganza. And it worked. 9 days later, Trump won the 2024 election. The Madison Square Garden rally was the triumphant finale of his campaign, a high-energy celebration of how far the movement had come. In the city that once dismissed him, Trump showed he could bring down the house. It was the ultimate statement. The art of the rally had reached its peak on the biggest stage. Donald Trump redefined American campaigning through the sheer power of his rallies. He took what used to be a minor campaign event and turned it into the main event. He showed that passion and showmanship can shake up the political order. By making rallies exciting, he brought millions of new people into the process and built an army of devoted supporters. He used rallies to outmaneuver the media, energize his base, and intimidate his opponents. From 2015's jaw-dropping debut to the historic night at the Madison Square Garden, Trump's journey proved that a fired-up crowd can change politics forever.